We are in Freeport, Long Island. It's on the south shore of Long Island in an area known as the South Shore Estuary. It's a very popular water body in a highly urbanized area, and a lot of people use it for all kinds of things: water skiing, fishing, diving, swimming. Ever since I was walking, I was always by the water or in the water or under the water. Life for me revolves around the bay and the ocean and what's in it. When I was a kid growing up in Freeport, we were very fortunate to be able to catch just about anything you want, from snappers to all the blue claw crabs you could eat, killifish, fiddler crabs, hermit crabs. I mean, it was just life everywhere in the bay. And in the last 40 years, that has kind of ceased to exist. Power plants, whether it's on the South Shore, or on the Hudson River, or on the North Shore, they do take in, hundreds of millions of gallons of water every single day. And unfortunately, in that water, there's a lot of life. And as a fisherman, I also like to catch the fish, but because of a lot of those fish and a lot of that life being sucked into the power plants, it's reduced my catch, and it also reduces a lot of other people's catches. It's a whole economy that's driven by strictly catching fish. What I would like to see happen is that they repower E.F. Barrett completely and go to a closed loop system of cooling the plant. The bay does not belong to the power companies. The bay belongs to all of us.
Well, we're here in Empire Kayaks in Island Park on the south shore of Long Island. We rent and sell kayaks, we do instructions, we do tours. Anything to do with going out on the water and having fun is what we do here. The bay is our life. That's what we do. We put people out on the bay. If the bay wasn't here, we wouldn't be here. The bay being healthy and being full of life is what draws people to it, and what draws people to us to come out and get on a kayak and go out and enjoy the bay and look at all the wildlife and birds and the turtles and everything out there. So without the bay, and without the bay being healthy, we wouldn't have much of a business, or any business. It heats up the water, and sometimes heats it up to a point where it's just kind of freaky how warm it gets. The way they suck the water in, the intake of the water is that they're pulling in a bunch of eggs or small fishes, whatever, and destroying the fish life, which obviously is not a good thing. And it would be nice to see if they could cool that plant some way that wouldn't be so detrimental to the environment.
We're at Jones Beach on the ocean side on the south shore of Long Island, and fishing for striped bass, and hopefully we get one today. I try to fish 2-3 times a week, usually during the night when it's dark out. I'm a little concerned about, the power plants and, and the fish they kill. A lot of fishermen don't realize, how many fish are dying from these power plants. I've been fishing for 20-something years, and the fishing isn't as good as it used to be. There's a lot of restrictions on fishermen, and power plants is not that many restrictions on. They can do what they want, and it's not fair. And these power plants are just devastating the whole fishing industry. And the fishermen that they say are overfishing the populations are only killing maybe 20 million fish, 30 million fish a year, and these power plants are killing hundreds of million. Something has to be done about it. We have to do the right thing. This is our ocean, our land, and it's up to us to protect it. I love coming down to the beach after a long, hard day at work, just to relax. It's just so peaceful down here. I don't have to catch any fish. It's just to hear the ocean waves and just to look out and see nothing out there. It's just beautiful.